Well, thank you.
Whether your gift shopping takes you to the mall or you're stacking a digital cart, take a pause. The Los Angeles Police Department wants everyone to take care everywhere they visit to keep your pocketbook and identity safe this holiday season.
You can stay safe this holiday season by making sure that you're aware of your surroundings while you're out shopping, making sure that you're not flashing large sums of money when you're purchasing something, and not leaving any valuables out in your car when you leave it unattended. Remember, when you're out shopping, it's okay to make more than one trip. Don't overload yourself with packages and purchases to where you're unable to safely walk to your vehicle, and you don't want to be leaving all your purchases from other stores in plain sight in your car when you leave it unattended. Remember 3 words: lock it, hide it, keep it. Make sure you leave your car locked when you leave it unattended. Hide any property that is of value in a trunk or out of sight, and hopefully that'll result in you keeping that property. You can help keep yourself safe while shopping this holiday season by using cashless forms of payment while out shopping. That means point-of-sale purchases, credit card purchases, or using Apple Pay. This helps because you don't have to carry large sums of money or flash large sums of money when you're purchasing your gifts. And whenever possible, always be out shopping with a partner. You can stay safe while shopping online by making sure you're purchasing only from reputable websites. Do your research and make sure that if you're buying from a third party, that there's a history of safe purchases with them. If you are buying from a private party, you can always utilize your local police station to exchange your goods for your payment. And always, always make sure that you're not sharing your information with anyone that's not necessary that you're sharing information with online. When you're making online purchases, make sure you have a plan for your packages. Studies show that 74% of package thefts happen when the packages are left at a house that's unattended. So make sure you have a plan for your purchases. Make arrangements with a neighbor or the delivery company to make sure your packages are safe.
Los Angeles steps closer to becoming a sanctuary city. LA Civil Rights hosts its annual LA Law Day, and the Procure LA program is helping small businesses. The story is up next on City Beat.
LA City Council has voted to establish Los Angeles as a sanctuary city, which would permanently enshrine sanctuary policies into municipal law. The new law would ban the use of city resources for immigration enforcement. It would also prohibit the sharing of data with federal immigration authorities, closing a gap in protections for immigrants. The new legislation would formalize the sanctuary city designation, replacing LA's previous status as a city of sanctuary, which did not have legally codified policies. According to the City of Los Angeles, LA is home to more than 1.3 million immigrants, which is around 34% of the city's population. For more information on the work of City Council, visit lacity.gov/government. LA's Civil and Human Rights Department invites Angelenos to its 2024 LA Law Day. This online event aims to simplify entry into the legal field while also providing an opportunity to network with legal professionals. Attendees can expect to receive tips from law school deans and admission staff and information about the industry from legal professionals and attorneys. Mentoring and networking opportunities will also be available at this virtual event on Saturday, December 7th. For more information and to register, see upcoming events on the department's website at civilandhumanrights.lacity.gov. Mayor Karen Bass and the City of LA's Economic and Workforce Development Department have launched a program to assist small business operators to get contracts with the city. Procure LA provides free services and resources to small businesses, giving them the tools they need to do business with the city and its partners. The program aims to help small businesses seize opportunities from upcoming events such as the 2026 World Cup, 2027 Super Bowl, and 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Operated by the Pacific Asian Consortium in Employment, Procure LA offers a free online guide and gives assistance in a variety of languages. For more information or to apply, visit procurela.com.
More music, more poetry. The beat goes on and it's getting stronger. Backed by popular demand, this community event has grown in size and support for the arts. Council member Eunices Hernandez hosts her annual festival, Música y Poemas.
So we are here in Highland Park on Figueroa, celebrating our second annual Música en Poemas. We definitely have expanded the footprint. We were in Sycamore Grove Park for year one. Right now, we're taking several blocks right in the heart of Highland Park, right in the middle of our business corridor. So it's an opportunity to uplift our small businesses, also our vendors, our community-based organizations, and city departments to provide resources, food, and a lot of good times for our community. We have two stages, a kids stage, there's magicians, musicians, we have lowriders here, we have families walking up and down the street, people buying jewelry, candles, different type of artisanal items, amazing organizations and bands coming out. We had some folklorico dance as well. Everybody's having a great time right here in the heart of Highland Park in Council District 1.
I came to Música y Poemas because I'm from Highland Park. I live not too far away from here. And, I decided to just show up. We got food, we got music, we got cool cars in the back. We got a lot of departments that are over here showcasing what they provide to the community. I think it's cool because now it's kind of like in the way, so a lot of people see it and they're like, we're gonna show up. Instead of it being in a park where people may not know it's there. Like, for example, me, I didn't know what was happening today, but I walked by and I was like, hey, we should check it out. So yeah, and we enjoyed it.
We just happened to stumble across this festival, and so far it's been amazing. Everyone we've interacted with has been super friendly. Not knowing very much about Highland Park, this festival alone has painted a really beautiful picture of this community, and it's just been really exciting to be here. We got these tote bags. Yeah, it just seems like a very colorful, wonderful community and place to live, and we're really happy that we stumbled across this festival.
Oh, it's just really nice to be in the community, and it's family friendly and it's safe, and yeah, it's just a beautiful day to be out.
Música en Poemas came up from the need and the idea of giving community music and also poems, but why? To expand culture, to expand what we think about as culture coming from community. What are the things that we enjoy? What are the different type of art that exists? And that's what it talks about. And that's why we uplifted Música en Poemas, because we wanted to show community the different aspects of art and culture. We're just grateful that we can get to do this here in Highland Park in Council District 1.
The 90s are a theme. But we're not talking about the decade, we're talking about the age. LA's Department of Recreation and Parks celebrated seniors aged 90 plus at a recent Legacy Luncheon.
Today we're here at Friendship Auditorium for our 90-plus annual luncheon, celebrating our senior citizens that are 90 years old and above. This year we have 8 centurions that we are celebrating, in addition to 123 honorees from various senior citizens across the city. Woo!
I'm here because I'm being honored as being one of the 90-plus people, and I'm proud of that. Hoping I'll be like Moses someday.
The most fulfilling part is seeing them have a good time and come back and thank us for everything that we've done for them. That's where the joy comes in for me.
I'm very excited to be here. I feel it's a privilege. It's exciting to see that there are people older than me even.
At the end, they're probably gonna get up and dance.
The best is yet to come, but won't that be fine?
We'll be able to recognize each of our honorees. They will be able to enjoy entertainment.
The best is yet to come the day you're mine.
I really enjoy interacting with our seniors at our centers. They have so much history and just wisdom that you can get from them.
This is a joy.
I think this is a wonderful idea for the city of Los Angeles to do for older people, because it's a remembrance of all our generations together as time goes by.
It's very important that they're being celebrated at this type of luncheon because it takes a lot to get to that age. And then we do have a couple of centurions here that are over 100 years old. I aspire to be that someday.
I want to tell them to give love to one each other because that's what counts at the end.
We're celebrating fall and the changing of the seasons at the Japanese Garden. With a sense of calm in the air and reclaimed water flowing through the landscape, LA City Sanitation is fully on board with the Japanese concept of Nagomi, or balance.
Today we are celebrating fall in the Japanese Garden.
We have a lot of people that don't realize there's a Japanese garden in the heart of the Sepulveda Basin. We're right here in Van Nuys.
The Japanese Garden has been here for over 30 years, and this cultural site gives you an opportunity to literally take a trip to Japan. We are super excited because we're opening our doors on a weekend day after many years, and we're celebrating all the beautiful things that we have going on. We've got lots of different plants in bloom. We've got a bonsai show and demonstrations, and we've got Japanese storytelling, Kamishibai. That's happening, and it's one of many cultural events that we have throughout the year that we are super excited about bringing Japanese culture to the San Fernando Valley and to Angelenos who come to visit us.
The garden is a beautiful place to meditate, to learn about Japanese culture, and enjoy Japanese activities.
And is here thanks to the water reclamation plant that is right next to us. It is a marriage between how we can use reclaimed water and create a beautiful cultural site for Angelenos to come and visit and appreciate, and also help the plants and the environment here grow and prosper thanks to the water reclamation plant that we have right next to this beautiful Japanese garden.
It's a beautifully manicured garden, and there's always something different to see. Some people enjoy the plants, the 12 different types of bamboo that we have here. Other people are enjoying all the fish that we have in the 3.5-acre lake that are totally self-sustaining. They're living on that recycled water and on the plants that grow in the water. We don't feed the fish, yet they do wonderfully here.
I recommend anyone to come down here to the Donald Tillman Japanese Garden. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. It's a historic place. It's been here for over 50 years. You get to experience some beautiful, beautiful architecture at the same time as a Zen place to relax. And I don't know, I think community gardens really bring a special stigma to an area and make you feel great. There's a lot of great energy here.
For more information of our hours of operation, please visit our website at www.thejapanesegarden.com.
If you've ever worried that a large-scale accident or emergency would impact your local fire services, fear not. The Los Angeles Fire Department stands ready for wildfires or any other major disaster. On top of that, your neighborhood is covered too, as Captain Eric Scott explains.
As many know, we are well into our wildfire season. It's predominantly challenging during the fall months when we have the Santa Ana winds. And when we get large wildfires across the state of California, many people hear of terms like mutual aid or an incident management team, and they wonder what they are and what it means to them. So we're here to tell you about it. Mutual aid is an example of neighbor helping neighbor. So when you have a large-scale or prolonged emergency like a wildfire, a tornado, a hurricane, an earthquake, it's going to absolutely inundate the local resources. They don't have enough personnel to manage that big, large-scale duration incident and still run your heart attacks, your traffic collisions. So they need to call for additional help. That's why we have a mutual aid system where we have firefighters that can come from various other departments all along the state of California. And that way we ensure that no one jurisdiction faces a major emergency on their own. Well, Angelenos should care about this because it really helps them. They should have comfort in knowing that the mutual aid system means that when we here in Los Angeles have a big scale emergency incident, that we can call on help from our neighbors. And it's also important for us to return that favor. And we're returning that favor right now to our friends at Ventura County Fire Department as they battle this devastating wildfire called the Mountain Fire that broke out on November 6th. So we sent about 21 engines there to help them. But again, that's a two-way street. So when we need help here, they're going to come and help us as well. Well, if you live in a wildfire area, you really need to do three things. That's ensure that you know the Ready, Set, Go program. That is proven and a true program to ensure safety for you and your family. The second thing is harden your home from embers that might fly in front of the flame fronts, land on your home, and could it catch furniture on fire? Could it get into your eaves and into your attic? And then the third thing is to perform that proper brush clearance. It's the defensible space that allows us firefighters to do our job. And when you have proper brush clearance, we will put a firefighter between that wall of flame and between your home, and we will save it.
In this week's Things to Do, walk or sail to the Port of LA's Holidays by the Sea. Enjoy a holiday tree lighting in Pacoima and celebrate the holiday season Victorian style. All this up next on Things to Do.
The Port of Los Angeles and Councilmember Tim McCosker are hosting their annual evening celebrating Holidays by the Sea, and everyone is invited. It's all happening at San Pedro Town Square, where there will be a holiday market, tree lighting, and boat parade. Enjoy live entertainment along with arts and crafts, drinks and snacks as the official lighting of the holiday tree takes place. There will even be snow. Then find a good viewing spot because the holiday boat parade will be coming through the port's main channel, bringing cheer onto the water. Head to the Promenade at 6th Street and Harbor Boulevard for the Port of LA's Holidays by the Sea on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 4 p.m. For more information, visit lawaterfront.org. Join Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez to usher in the holiday season with her signature events, beginning with a holiday tree lighting on December 5th. There will be family fun with free activities for kids, and of course, the man in red, Santa Claus, will be making a special appearance at the event. There will be plenty of opportunities to take your photo with Santa. Meet friends and neighbors at the City Hall in Pacoima for Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez Pacoima tree lighting happening on Thursday, December 5th at 6 p.m. For more information, visit cd7.lacity.gov. The Banning Museum presents its annual Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th from 12 noon. This beloved Christmas tradition continues at the mansion, which will be open to the public and adorned with holiday decorations. Enjoy a stroll through the living history of the house and grounds. Guests of all ages can enjoy some Victorian fun, including horse-drawn carriage rides, family crafts, caroling, and Victorian dancers. Of course, you can also catch Santa and Mrs. Claus at this Christmas event. 'Tis the season to be jolly. So bring family and friends to the Banning Museum's Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 12 noon. For more information, visit thebanningmuseum.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
And that's all for this week. I'm Natalia Bilbao, and from all of us here at LA This Week, thank you so much for joining us. Remember that you can watch us online anytime at lacityview.org, and we're also on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. See you next time for more LA This Week.
My father was Peter Suhu Sr., and he started Chinatown. That's my earliest memories of working. I just knew they worked all the time, but we didn't even think about it. It's just like that was a normal thing you did. You go to work and you had to take care of, you were starting Chinatown, so you did all that. And what he did, he was always at a meeting or with people, mostly men at the time, family members of Chinatown that wanted stores or restaurants. Oh, this is Jinling Gift Shop. There's my dad and there's Mr. Chow. Oh dear, we spend hours there. In the back, we had like a kitchen and a toilet with a sink. And you know, we had no hot water. I mean, you boiled the water in the tea kettle if you wanted to make tea or anything.
And that whole block is owned by the shareholders of the Los Angeles Chinatown Corporation, of which my father was one shareholder. And that's how, and he was able to get this piece of property to build his restaurant. But the streets there belong to the Chinatown Corporation. So it's a unique little city in its own.
We're on the second floor of Phoenix Bakery at 969 North Broadway.
In Chinatown. We are the second generation. It was our parents who started this bakery in 1938. We all grew up here. As soon as we could stand and do something useful, we were here. There were no preschools, no nannies, no child care, none of this, you know, and if my mother had to be down here to help, we were down here too. And some of my earliest memories are bagging fortune cookies down here.
Yeah, I got a quarter for that big can.
Yeah, we didn't get paid much either. It has strawberries in it. Lay money on it.
Well, it's a sponge. Yeah, it looks like one of ours.
It was a place that attracted a lot of the, quote, American folks. And there are also photos of the new Yihangui on Hill Street with a line of people out the door. You know, you would think that you were at a popular fried chicken place. We've had a long history of supporting immigrant businesses. If you go to some of the outdoor shopping places, you know, whether along the sidewalk or inside of the Dynasty Center or Alpine Plaza, you'll find immigrant entrepreneurs who have set up shop, you know, whether it's selling clothing or toys or music. You know, they're following a tradition that they've had before, you know, whether it's in Vietnam or in Laos.
Good morning and welcome to the regularly scheduled meeting of your Los Angeles City Council. Today is Wednesday, the 4th day of December in the year 2024. My name is Marquis Aristotle and I serve as the president of this City Council. Public comment will be taken both in person in the council chamber and via teleconference before today's meeting. Let's begin our proceedings, Mr. Clerk, by calling the roll.
Blumenfield, De Leon, Herstassen, Hernandez, Hutt, Krikorian, Lee, McOsker, Padilla, Park, Price, Rahman, Rodriguez, Soto Martinez, Yaroslavsky. 11 members present and a quorum, Mr. President.
All right. What's next?
Approval of the minutes of December 3rd, 2024.
Councilmember Rahman moves. Councilmember Padilla seconds. Next.
Commendatory resolutions for approval.
Councilmember Krikorian moves. Councilmember Hernandez seconds. Next. You can run through the agenda at this time.
Yes, Mr. President, there is a request to continue items 3 and 17 to January 7th, 2025, and to continue item 13 to December 6th, 2024.
Without objection, that'll be the order. What's next?
Items 1 through 3 are items noticed for public hearing. Items 4 through 16 are items for which public hearings have been held. Items 17 through 26 are items for which public hearings have not been held. Item 27 is a closed session item for which public hearing has not been held. On the continuation agenda, item 28 is an item noticed for public hearing. 10 votes are required for consideration.
All right. Those items are now before us without objection. Are there any specials? Mr. Price.
Mr. President, out of an abundance of caution, I'm recusing myself from item 5 because my wife's employer has worked with providers on this project. Item 5.
All right. Any other specials on my right side of the room? Councilmember Rahman.
Hold on one second. I think I wanted to call item 13 special for comments.
Okay. Item 13 for comments.
Mr. President, item 13 was continued to
Item 13
Friday.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
All right. Is that it? All right. And I've got a special. I move to amend recommendation number 3 to present and adopt the accompanying ordinance dated November 22, 2024 for item number 15. All right. Councilmember Hutt seconds. Specials on this side. Mr. McOsker?
That was the one I was going to do, so thank you.
Got it. Okay. Thank you. Mr. De Leon?
Mr. President, substitute motion for item number 24. City Attorney has it.
So the substitute motion reads as follows. I move that $950,000 in the AB 1290 Fund number 53P, account number 281214, CD14 Redevelopment Projects Services, be transferred/appropriated to the Council District 14 portion of the Council Fund number 100-28, account number 1010, Salaries General, to support staffing costs for Council District 14. Is there a second to this motion?
Seconded by Mr. Krikorian. All right, seeing no more specials, Mr. Krikorian?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to call item 22 special for brief comments. Please.
Okay, item 22. All right, any other specials? Councilmember Yaroslavsky, Rodriguez, Padilla? Yes.
I'd like to do a recognition before public comment, please.
Okay. Any other specials? All right. Seeing none, what's available for us to vote on at this time?
Mr. President, the council may now vote on items 4, 6 through 12, 14, and 16.
All right, those items are now before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
And Mr. President, there is a request to send item 9 and 11 forthwith.
All right, without objection, that'll be the order. Any other items available for us at this time?
Yes. Would you like to take up item 15 as amended?
All right. Item 15 as amended is before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
And Mr. President, there is item number 5 with Councilmember Price recusing.
All right. All right, Mr. Price is recused. Item 5 is before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
All right, what's next?
Mr. President, would you like to go into public comment?
All right, before we go to public comment, I want to recognize Councilmember Padilla.
Good morning, council members. Last month, I had the privilege of attending the 2024 National League of Cities Summit, where Los Angeles was recognized for its outstanding technological advances. On behalf of the city, I accepted the second place award in this year's Digital Cities Survey, a testament to the exceptional work of our Information Technology Agency. Let's give them a round of applause. This award highlights the city's effort to leverage modern technology and data-driven solutions to better serve our diverse population of over 4 million residents. As the chair of the Government Operations Committee, I was honored to represent Los Angeles at the summit, contributing to vital discussions on vital municipal governance and sharing innovative solutions with council members from across the country. The ITA plays a critical role in ensuring Los Angeles remains a leader in technology and digital equity. From smart city initiatives to secure digital services, the ITA is the forefront of innovation. Under the leadership of Mr. Ted Ross, the ITA has driven advances in digital accessibility, safety, ensuring equity access to services for all Angelenos while maintaining an efficient system across 40-plus city departments. This recognition underscores the importance of using technology to address the city's most pressing challenges, whether it's housing the homeless, enhancing public safety, or preparing for global events like the 2026 FIFA World Cup or the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Harnessing technology is central to our mission to make Los Angeles the best-run city in America. Looking ahead, we are committed to building on this success and next year, and we hope to return to the National League of Cities to claim first place. Thank you again to the ITA staff and the city departments for making these achievements possible and for setting a high bar for public service and innovation.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Padilla. And congratulations to our team and the leadership of the ITA department. All right, Clerk, Mr. City Attorney, if we can read the rules for a public comment into the record.
Yes, sir. As indicated on the agenda, members of the public wishing to offer public comment should call 669-254-5252 and use meeting ID number 160-535-8466, and then press pound. Then press pound again when prompted for participant ID. Once admitted into the meeting, press *9 to request to speak. When it is your turn to speak, an automated Zoom voice will ask you to press *6 to unmute.
To people providing public comment, when it is your turn to speak, either at the podium or on the phones, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You will have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public comment. We will tell you when your time is up. When speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you are not on topic, or if we cannot tell whether you are on topic, you will get one brief warning from me or the council president. At that point, you need to get immediately and clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or if you again stray off topic, you will forfeit the rest of your speaking time and we will move on to the next speaker. The items open for public comment on the agenda are items 1 through 3 and items 17 through 28. So again, let me repeat. The items that are open for public comment on the agenda are items 1 through 3 and items 17 through 28. Members of the public may also speak for up to 1 minute for general public comment. During general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction. For members of the public calling in, for members of the public calling in, when it is your turn to speak, an automated message from Zoom will prompt you to press *6 to unmute yourself. If you do not do so, council staff will prompt you once more. At that point, you need to immediately unmute yourself, or unfortunately, you'll forfeit your speaking time and we will have to move on to the next speaker. Additionally, because of a brief time delay between the live meeting and the broadcast, two things are important. First, while waiting for your turn to speak, please keep an ear to the phone so you know in real time when it is your turn to press *6 to unmute. Second, if you're listening to this meeting on another device, please turn down the volume on that device immediately when it's your turn to speak. Between feedback and the time delay, it will cause a great deal of confusion if you continue to listen on your other devices. There's also one final announcement that I'd like to make in the instructions, and if I could have the interpreters make this announcement aloud. So if you require a Spanish language interpreter, please make sure you pause every few sentences during your public comment.
Para las personas quienes requieren un intérprete del español, por favor pausen cada frase o dos para darle al intérprete la oportunidad de traducir.
Don't worry, we will pause your time so you will get the same amount of time as everyone else.
Y no se preocupen, le pausaremos su tiempo, entonces recibirán el mismo tiempo que las otras personas.
Thank you.
Gracias.
I will begin by calling names. Maria Estrada, Nancy Mesa, Rob Kwan, Jason Bautista, and Yaritza Gonzalez.
So, and speakers, remember you do not have to line up in the order in which your name was called. Just please wait until your name is called before you line up. Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Yeah, name Yaritza Gonzalez, item 25.
So you have 1 minute for the item. Go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, my name is Yaritza Gonzalez, and I'm here on behalf of CARECEN, the Central American Resource Center. Immigrants in Los Angeles continue to face attacks from the federal immigration system, especially under the threat of mass deportations from President-elect Donald Trump. The City of LA can ensure that its resources, property, and personnel are not being utilized for any federal immigration enforcement by passing a sanctuary ordinance. The sanctuary ordinance would finally make Los Angeles a true sanctuary city and would ensure that the City of LA no longer contributes to the separation of thousands of families. We urge City Council to protect immigrant families and communities from ICE and pass the sanctuary ordinance immediately. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name that you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to. And if you'd like, the mic can move. So yes, perfect.
You.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Good morning. Yes, I'll be speaking on item 25, Nancy Mesa.
Okay. So you have 1 minute for the item. Go ahead.
Good morning, Council. My name is Nancy Mesa, and today I'm here representing the National Day Labor Organizing Network. We organize day laborers throughout the country, and today I'm here speaking in support of the sanctuary policy, and I come in really high spirits. A lot of us were in Sacramento this Monday, along with hundreds of other immigrant rights activists, and urging our governor to do more, right, during the special session. So I come in high spirits in seeing the power that we have and urging the City of Los Angeles to really be the leader that we need in this moment, especially in support and in defense of immigrants. In this political climate, we need to be the shining light, right, and the beacon of light of what is possible in terms of defending our immigrant community. And I look forward to the council's vote, but also urge you that this is just the first step, right? That this is the first step that we need to take to make sure immigrants are safe and secure. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Yeah, I'm speaking on item number 25, the sanctuary ordinance and general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the item. Go ahead.
Sounds good, thank you. Hello, my name is Jason Bautista, and I'm with the Thai Community Development Center, or Thai CDC, serving the community in East Hollywood, Thai Town. As a nonprofit organization that caters to needs of Thais and other marginalized immigrants, I want to express that none of our city's resources should be used for immigration enforcement. Immigrant Angelenos continue to face attacks from the federal immigration system, especially under the threat of mass arrests and deportations from President-elect Trump. Los Angeles should be a city where people can feel safe from immigration enforcement and safe when applying for city services, not worry about private information being gathered and shared with immigration authorities. Our local resources should go towards supporting immigrant families, not tearing them apart. We're a city of 4.4 million immigrants, or 33% of the population. We owe it to those that contribute so much to labor, economy, culture, and overall vibrancy of our city. Through the sanctuary ordinance, it would establish Los Angeles as a genuine sanctuary city. Please ensure that immigrants are protected and our families are not separated. I urge City Council to vote aye on the sanctuary ordinance. Thank you so much.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Morning, Grote. If we could get the chatter down, there's a bunch of people who'd like to speak today and have their council members hear them. I'd like to speak on items 22, 24, 25, and general public comment.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
So item 22 is intended to prevent our city from engaging in business with firearm companies that might potentially be involved in straw buying. And I just think that's interesting. Where is the concern for our city employees who they themselves might be facilitating straw buying? And I'm referring to LAPD. Some of the people on this horseshoe approved a handgun roster, and that in effect allows a cop to sell a gun to us that we couldn't normally buy at a store.
Sorry, can you please pause Mr.
oftentimes at a
Kwan's
3 times marked up price.
Can you pause this time really quick? I'm sorry. Can I just ask that everybody around the horseshoe just keep their voices down just a little bit? I'm having a hard time hearing the public comment. Thank you.
Thank
Sorry.
you, Grote.
Go ahead.
Thank you, thank you. And, this is a widespread, pervasive problem. Just Google it, cops straw buying. There was a police chief recently convicted of this, and he said, if I'm guilty of this, every cop in this nation is going to jail. And this is something we've seen here in LA. I don't know why we don't ban it. Why should cops be facilitating the gun trade through private transfers? It seems really ludicrous, don't you think, Grote?
So I'm going to ask that you move on to another item, please.
Item 25 is on the sanctuary ordinance, and I do appreciate the council advancing this, even though the city attorney stuck in that language that says that LAPD really doesn't need to abide by this, and we strongly encourage them to do otherwise. I appreciate Councilwoman Hernandez, Rahman, Soto Martinez, and McCosker introducing their motion to try to get to the bottom of this. The original motion asked for this information on why we can't regulate LAPD, and we never got to see that from the public end. I'm assuming you got a confidential report. Hopefully the CLA actually comes back with something. Oftentimes they just kind of pigeonhole things for years on end, and we never get to see it. So this really does fall on the council president, making sure the CLA follows up on that. And maybe while they're at it, follow up on that democracy vouchers report that's 2.5 years delayed. And this is just a little weird. Why is it that our elected officials that we put in office can't regulate LAPD? We had Hugo Soto Martinez and Ulises Hernandez saying that we can't give the Ethics Commission the power to put things on the ballot because they're unelected. Well, apparently our elected officials can't regulate LAPD. So, Councilmember Hernandez, I hope you take this up in the charter reform process if that ever gets off the ground, because this is something we should address. Item 24, where is the disheveled De Leon? Where is the disheveled De Leon? He was defeated by almost 15%, and now he's trying to take community service funds, redevelopment project funds,
general public comment,
and dole out a golden parachute for his staff. And it's been reduced from $2.4 million to $950,000. So obviously you realize how disgusting this is. What kind of horrible precedent are you setting? Bob, everything that goes through here, you say, oh, it needs to go through my precious Budget and Finance Committee. We got to talk about everything that's happening. Is this money for bonuses, severance? Is it a raise? Is this money that's going to be laundered to pay off Gil and Kevin's tab at Soho House? Is this for his staff working overtime on the campaign trail, recording conversations from his opponent? You know, all of you have your staff out on the campaign trail, but he really abused that system. Really. And now you're going to vote for this. I hope you know that that vote will follow you wherever you go, including the man who seconded this, Paul Gregorian, Mr. Ethics.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call a few more names. Pedro Trujillo, Stephanie Martinez, Claude Day, Maria Celaya, Gregorio Mancilla.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Buenos días, me llamo María Estrada y voy a hacer un comentario público general. Y soy miembro de CIU USWW.
Hello, yes, I am Maria Estrada. I'm going to do general public comment. I'm a member of SCI USWW.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Un minuto.
Agradecemos las oportunidades de estar aquí el día de hoy en apoyo a la ciudad santuario para extender las protecciones a los inmigrantes en esta ciudad para sentirnos más protegidos.
Yes, we are very thankful for the opportunity to be here to support the sanctuary ordinance that protects immigrants here in Los Angeles.
Como janitor apoyamos nuestras comunidades de inmigrantes porque somos inmigrantes en esta ciudad.
As a janitor, as immigrants, we support the immigrant communities, given that, well, we are immigrants ourselves.
Esta ciudad sin nosotros no trabaja.
And this city without us does not work.
Y necesitamos su apoyo y su liderazgo.
And we need your support and leadership.
Para sentirnos protegidos como ciudad santuario. Gracias.
To feel protected as a sanctuary city. Thank you.
Hello, I'm speaking on item 25 and general comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead and begin.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Martinez-Tiffer. I'm a staff attorney at the Center for Immigration Law and Policy at UCLA School of Law. It's pivotal that Los Angeles enact a robust sanctuary ordinance to protect its millions of immigrant residents, among whom are undocumented UCLA students, who I have had the immense privilege of working with on the campaign to secure equal employment opportunities on campus. The sanctuary ordinance will help protect those students, along with all Angelenos, from the anti-immigrant threats of the incoming Trump administration. In its current form, the ordinance enshrines the city's Special Order 40 and Executive Directive 20 policies into law, aligns with already existing state prohibitions on using local resources for immigration enforcement, and protects Angeleno data from being shared for immigration enforcement. This sanctuary ordinance is an important first step for our city to prepare for the difficult years ahead. Thank you.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm here to speak for item 25 and general comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the item. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Pedro Trujillo. I'm the director of organizing at CHIRLA, Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights. And I'm happy to be here to be amongst friends and allies who are in support of the sanctuary ordinance. We believe it's so really important for this city council to make a statement to the world that we are a city of immigrants and we stand with immigrants, and that our communities will not be shy away from the attacks of this Trump administration. We're here to stand together and build community, so thank you all so much for your support for this sanctuary ordinance.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Sí, buenas tardes, mi nombre es Gregorio Mancilla.
Good afternoon, my name is Gregorio Mancilla.
Soy un trabajador de la costura, tengo 30 años trabajando en la costura y
I am a
vengo aquí
garment
para
worker and I have been
recibir el
working
apoyo de ustedes.
Yes, sir. I have been working, I am a garment worker, and I have been working in this industry for 30 years, and I am here to ask for your support.
Quiero hacer un comentario público general y hablar sobre el artículo 25.
I would like to speak on item 25 and general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general.
Dos
You start
minutos.
as time, so go ahead and begin.
También me gustaría apoyar a la ciudad de Los Ángeles como una verdadera ciudad santuario.
I would like to voice my support for Los Angeles as a true sanctuary city.
La ciudad de Los Ángeles representa a más de 20,000 inmigrantes, muchos de los cuales son indocumentados.
And the city of Los Angeles represents more than 20,000 immigrants, many of whom are not documented.
Es importante que los inmigrantes puedan vivir seguros en sus comunidades sin miedo a que su jefe o manager llamen al ICE.
And it's important for these immigrants to be able to live in their communities as well as do their jobs without fear that their bosses or managers will call ICE on them.
Es importante que los inmigrantes puedan utilizar el transporte público y las escuelas públicas sin temor a que las fuerzas del orden compartan información con el ICE.
And it's important for immigrants to be able to use public services and public transportation without fear that workers will use their private information to contact ICE.
Todos trabajamos duro y formamos parte de la comunidad de Los Ángeles.
We all work hard and we make up the community of Los Angeles.
Por favor, protéjanos y apoyen a nuestra comunidad, convirtiendo a la ciudad de Los Ángeles en ciudad santuario. Muchas gracias. Tengan buen día.
Please support us and protect us by turning Los Angeles into a sanctuary city. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
We'll just say all items and general public comment, please.
Okay, so you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Thank you. Rent escrow account program. If your tenant feels like a scam because you still have to pay for something that you're not getting. Item 22 deals with firearms and city contracts. Should we be alarmed? Thank God we have the Second Amendment. Use it or lose it, let's stay protected. Next on the items, let's do 24. Kevin wants money, but what is it for? $950,000, seconded by Paul. Why is council sending funding from redevelopment to cover staffing for Kevin? Who's he paying? Isn't this his last week serving? Before I go into general, I'll just say for the record, I signed up as Claude E. Day, which was the name called and why I came up here, in case you were wondering that you didn't hear my name. So with that, I will go ahead and move on to general.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
I don't want a lot for Christmas, but something that the city needs is an across-the-board repeal of LAMC 4118. $3 million is too much spent, not counting the cost of enforcement. What are we doing? Just repeal 4118. Yesterday, the council voted to expand 4118. Councilmember Nithya Raman voted yes, she is grifting. She lies when she tells the people that she cares about their needs. All she cares about is building more buildings and more buildings. What happened to her promises to reform the government? She was just lying. She supports 4118.
Before the next speaker begins, I will
Buenos
call a few
días.
more names. One moment. Dusty Brown, Darnell Lucky, Pete Hegseth, Shaniqua Duarte, Tiffany Hinyard, Audit LA, and Carrie Martin.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Buenos días. Soy artículo 25, público en general. Mi nombre es María Celaya.
Hello, yes, my name is Maria Celaya. Article 25 and general public comment, please.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead and start with the item.
2 minutos, comience con el
Okay.
tema, por favor.
Soy miembro trabajadora de la costura.
Yes, I am a garment worker.
Estoy aquí para apoyar y apoyar a la aprobación del Plan Zonificado del Centro de Los Ángeles.
I am here to approve of the Unified Center of Los Angeles plan.
Tal y como está, es importante preservar y proteger e incentivar la industria de la moda y apoyar a las empresas.
And as it is important to support the fashion industry and continue with these trends.
Y a los trabajadores dependen de la industria. Nos gustaría dar las gracias al Comité Plum por aceptar nuestras recomendaciones.
And as workers, we highly depend on this industry, and we would also like to thank the Plum Committee for this recommendation.
Y nos gustaría dar las gracias a las oficinas del ayuntamiento por unirse con nosotros y escuchar nuestras preocupaciones.
And we would also like to thank the offices of City Hall for being united with us and to listen to our voices of worry.
Especialmente a las oficinas de Price y Hernández.
Especially the offices of Price and Hernandez.
También estoy en apoyo de la ciudad de Los Ángeles sea una verdadera ciudad santuario, una ciudad donde se puede sentir seguro y no temer al salir de casa.
And I am also here to voice my support for Los Angeles to be a real sanctuary city so that I do not feel fear every time I leave my house.
Poder ser arrestado y deportado y dejar a tus hijos teniendo una ciudad santuario te hace sentir libre.
General public comment.
Not being worried about being arrested and knowing that I won't have to leave my children here alone in this country due to this country being a sanctuary city makes me feel at peace.
Como una mariposa sentir con la comunidad trabajadora, estar en confianza llevando a nuestros hijos a la escuela e ir a nuestros trabajos.
As a butterfly, being able to live in a working community, trusting, and being able to go to work, leaving our kids in their schools safely.
Tomar el transporte público sin temor. Les pido que escuchen a nuestra voz y protejan a la comunidad Angelina. Gracias.
And to be able to take public transportation without fear, I ask that you listen to our voices. Thank you.
Good morning, Speaker. Could you
Good morning.
remind us
So you have
what is the
3
name
minutes for
you
the
signed up
items
under
and 1
what
minute for
item
general
would you
public
like
comment.
to speak
Go ahead.
to? And then item number 1, 2, 3, general. 一个人的房间，漆黑的夜晚，看着你的故事和你的朋友圈，谁会喜欢孤单？是不想人看穿。最后一点点温暖也被你打散，孤独的人晚上最害怕有灯光，你关了那灯光，心里却有一点忧伤。你流泪的眼眶，他走后的模样，深深刺痛的心，告诉自己要坚强。Number 2， 我承认我自卑，我真的很怕黑。每到黑夜来临的时候，我总很狼狈。我彻夜在买醉，但我不曾后悔，只是想让自己清楚为什么掉眼泪。这孤单的滋味，我慢 慢慢的体会，时间它会让我遇见我心中的玫瑰。要等到时间对，等大雁向南飞，我暖着我的玫瑰，不让它枯萎。我承认我自卑，我真的很怕黑。每到黑夜来临的时候，我总很狼狈。我彻夜在买醉，但我不曾后悔，只是想让自清楚为什么掉眼泪。Number 3。因为梦见你离开，我从哭泣中醒来，看夜风吹过窗台，你能否感受我的爱？等到老去那一天，你是否还在我身边？看那些誓言谎言，随往事慢慢飘散。多少人曾爱慕你年轻时的容颜，可知谁曾承受岁月无情的变迁？多少人曾在你生命中来了又还，可知一生有你，我都会在你身边。General public comment. So I am talking about some sort of illegal immigration right here. So as far as I know, our city is currently having a 500 million budget deficit. So when you are having 500 million budget deficit, how are you going to afford to provide free housing, free food, free job, free healthcare, free LAPD to all the millions of illegal residents in the city of LA? So before you want to provide those illegal services, you have to ask yourself, do you have enough money for it? So the last time I checked, you are down 500 million. So I don't know if any illegal can come into the city of LA. I want to make sure every single person who work at my job, I check ID at the security gate. I want to make sure whoever works in our company, I will be the border patrol in our company. You have no idea, I will never let you in.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
I'm only going to speak on general public comment.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
3-inch shrimp, the man who just spoke, says he's being accosted and he's being discriminated against. I believe him. What I'm talking about is the newest book by Patricia Cornwell called Quantum. Do you know I went through a lot of reading of Michio Kaku to find out what quantum means. And in here she says Neil Bohr comment, if you don't know what quantum is, you're going to be shocked that anyone who is not shocked by quantum theory has not understood it. Anyway, this is a book. She's popularizing concepts that are very hard to understand for the rest of us. You know, if Robert Duncan was alive today, he could tell me, does he believe everything she says? However, he is glad in his grave. I know he's probably worried about what she's saying, but he wanted.
Speaker, your time has expired. Next speaker. Speaker, we need to move on to the next speaker. Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Yeah, my name is Carrie Martin. I'm here today to speak to items 15, 25, 22, and general public comment.
So item 15 was already voted on and they had public hearing at committee.
It
But
might
you
be
have 2 minutes
16.
for the other items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please
Oh.
begin with the items. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're not speaking to the downtown LA.
I'm sorry?
We're not speaking to the downtown LA community plan?
No, but you can speak to that during general public comment if you'd like.
Okay, great, thank you.
2 minutes for the items first, though. Go ahead.
Okay, all right. My name is Carrie Martin. I use they, them pronouns. I'm a law fellow at Public Counsel, a board member of the National Lawyers Guild Los Angeles, a member of NLG LA's Immigration Steering Committee, and a constituent of CD13. I'm speaking to you today from unceded Chumash and Tongva land, now colonized as Los Angeles, standing in solidarity with LA's garment workers, immigrants, and low-wage workers to encourage you to take action to protect our city's most vulnerable from what we know is to come. In addition to economic inaccess and uncertainty, immigrant Angelenos continue to face attacks from the federal immigration system, especially under the threat of mass arrests and deportation from President-elect Trump, who has made known that initiating the largest deportation program in the history of America is a day one priority for his administration. Immigrants are our neighbors, family, community members, friends, and integral to the health and economic success of our city. Many of them are here in this country after fleeing their homes due to the type of authoritarianism, violence, and oppression that we are all in fear of with the incoming administration and its embrace of fascism, white nationalism, and political repression. Sacrificing immigrants on the altar of power will not save us from what Trump's administration has planned, nor will it make us safer. Investing in our neighborhoods, communities, schools, housing, and sustainable economic development is the path to true public health and safety. And with the sanctuary ordinance, the city can ensure that its resources, property, and personnel are not now or in the future being utilized for federal immigration enforcement, including detention, deportation, and family separation. Item 22, speaking of resources, LA has tremendous purchasing power, and we can leverage government contracts to improve business practices of gun dealers and improve public safety. Recent Brady research has shown at least 67 law enforcement agencies in California are procuring weapons from dealers with extensive histories of ATF violations. City health departments would never contract with medical businesses that repeatedly violate health codes, and police departments must do the same when procuring firearms. Vote yes on 22. All right.
General public comment?
Great. The garment industry provides thousands of jobs to hardworking immigrants and low-wage workers who depend on this work to support their families. When garment jobs are lost, it impacts not only individual workers, but also entire neighborhoods. The loss of these jobs would create a devastating ripple effect, affecting local economies and leaving families with limited options in an already challenging job market. Garment workers need policies that protect their right to work and live in this city, and after years of effort and collaboration from all sides, I urge the council to adopt the Downtown LA Community Plan to ensure that these essential workers can continue to be a vital part of our community. More importantly, these action items are an opportunity for you, our elected representatives, wherever you are, to move beyond virtue signaling and optical allyship and make real change. The future of our city depends on leadership with courage and commitment to resist totalitarianism and protect the rights of all of our residents. Adopt the Downtown LA Community Plan, yes on 22, and sanctuary now.
Sorry. Hi, Audit LA, public comment and all agenda items.
Okay. Good morning. You have 3
Good
minutes for
morning.
the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. First one, I'm wondering why the first three, like why Council District 14 needs 3 new liquor licenses. Are they depressed? I don't know, like what's going on over there that we need 3 new ones? So I'm gonna say no, but I do give a shout out to Kevin De Leon, who saved the day yesterday because you would not have had quorum. So I thank him for that. So whoever, Ms. Padilla didn't show
So I'm
up
gonna
and
ask
somebody
you to
else didn't show up.
please stick-
Okay, I know, I'm back on track. Also Council District 14 with the new, funding the money for the new people coming in. I'm gonna say no to that because I think she should have to pay her salary to her workers until she proves that she's willing to work for the people. Now, Smoke and Scan, I would like to know what Smoke and Scan thinks about that. I'm thinking Smoke and Scan, I may be wrong. If he says I'm wrong, I will accept what Smoke and Scan says I'm wrong. But I think that all y'all coming in should have to prove that you are doing the job for the people, like removing planters that are not ADA compliant, stuff like that, before we pay your staff. Otherwise, you get your salary, you pay your own staff if you're gonna be lazy. Except for Mr. McCosker, because you know what, I know he wants those planners moved, and I appreciate that. And I know you got my back. I know he's putting it in, I know you are. I just believe that with all my heart. And thank you, Ms. Padilla. Ms. Padilla's not listening. Ms. Padilla, you were doing so good, Ms. Padilla. She's backtracking. She owes me an apology now because she's not listening to me. And Ms. Rahman still owes me an apology if she's here as well. But when it comes to the water reclamation stuff, like I'm all for you guys fixing our horrible water. I wouldn't drink our water if you basically paid me. I use the bottled stuff. And Smoke and Scan, what do you do? Do you use the tap water or do you use bottled water? I'm curious to know. I'll catch it on the replay crew. But you guys are making things like Disney-esque. Okay, you're doing it so overboard, even though we have an underboard budget. Why don't you get money from outside sources to pay for this stuff? I mean, that would be outstanding. That's what LAPD does, right? They have people funnel money through foundations. We have no idea who they are, and then they get what they want. Right? I'm just saying, so the city should do the same thing on that, on the water reclamation one. They should get outside sources to help fund this stuff if they're going to make it Disney-esque. It's on there. It's on there. You can keep looking. I don't know, all the stuff with the city attorney stuff, I kind of think that you have a conflict of interest, and I don't think you can rule against me when it comes to city attorney stuff, because I think you work for her, you're her employee, so I don't know, it's a conflict of interest. So I kind of want like a cure and correct from yesterday, you ruling me that I was off topic. But with all this city stuff, needing all these outside sources to audit cases and stuff, why is that? Why are there so many cases? Why does this case need a certain auditor? I would like to know.
General public comment?
Okay, but general public comment. Does anyone have a time when the non-ADA planters will be removed from the Cult of Scientology's surrounding complex? And can I, as a person of the ADA community, can I do self-help at this point? Because you guys had since June to remove these planters. And Ms. Padilla, I hope, Ms. Padilla, you got to do better with listening. You're going to owe me another apology. You're doing so good. She was doing so good. I was so proud of her, but, and she didn't show up yesterday. I heard she wanted to get back to the Valley. But Mr. De Leon, in all fairness, he showed up when he didn't have to. He did save the day. I'll give him that. Now, Mr. Price said that he was going to look into this planter thing, but he said there's still no goals. I mean, that he hasn't done it yet. I swear Mr. McCosker wants to, but we need Hugo to do it. It's Hugo's area. If Scientology was, in Mr. McCosker's area, those planters would be gone. I have zero doubt.
Speaker,
I
your
know
time
it,
has
for
expired.
sure.
Next speaker.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call a few more names. Greg Fidel, Ginger Chan, Eleanor Ramos, David Kashian, Darnell Luckley, and Bertha Gain.
Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Last Christmas, I went to the vendors. I asked for a firearm and the firearm ammunition, but all I got was a goddamn clock when I was simply asking for a clock. But now that I represent and adopt the accompanying ordinance for November 18, that sucks. I represent the Second Amendment so you can defend yourselves from these rotten criminal motherfuckers. And then Mr. Grote sucks like this one, and I'm talking about this one in particular because the funding of the staffing costs that I'm pulling out on my Secret Santa hat sucks a big one like this one. For this reason, and I say the cost of Council District 14 is a good one. It's a good thing. You gotta fund all your council staff. They need to know what kind of big one we are in CD 14. Without this big one, the motion by De Leon and Mr. Harris Dawson, choking on my monkey, is that the General City Purpose Fund is that purpose. You got the money, spend the money. If you got a dick, don't act like a dick, but be one and support Kevin De Leon and use the money for your staff. It's an excellent idea, folks. It's the most common idea that even I, when I become the mayor or the fucking governor of this state, I'm gonna make
So
changes.
you've exhausted your 1 minute on item 24. Please move on to another
all right,
item.
dickhead, I heard you. Thank you, Pumpkinhead. Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Yeah, I'm talking about what we're gonna communicate today regarding the personnel immigration enforcement, which is ice, ice, baby, ice, ice, baby, shikadoom, 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 like that. See, we need consideration about this so-called sanctuary city. You know, that jackass moron Biden had the borders open, making us believe that he's gonna pardon you. But instead, what did he do? He fucked up California and fucked up this state. That's why I say support the justice of Trump. More ICE, more Trump, and more item 25.
General public comment.
Now, as far as my general public comment, you know, all these policies suck a dick like this one. All these policies. Even the budget of Los Angeles sucks a dick like this one. We can't be a sanctuary city and suck a big one like this. We need to support legal immigration. We need to fund legal immigration and not this big one that sucks a dick. And you know, Kern Price, you live in an immigrant neighborhood with those little cock-a-doodle-doos and those little cages around your neighborhood. Well, I'm telling you, Mr. Kern Price, I feel sympathy for you when you go to court tomorrow. And you have to tell the judge the reason why you stole from the public. You stole from these immigrants to have 2 wives and use city money to give them insurance. Now who got fucked? Trump!
Speaker, your time has expired.
Next speaker, please.
And as we're waiting for the next speaker to come up, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, welcome to the show that is Mr. Herman. We do not agree with the things that he says. He does not speak on behalf of the city, but we do have to allow him to speak during public comment. So I do appreciate your patience and everybody staying quiet so we can get through it as quickly as possible. Thank you. Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Yes, good morning, City Council. The item is item 13. It's the energy and environmental, the closure of the refinery
So
of
Speaker,
the
item
Phillips
13
76.
is not open for public comment, but you have 1 minute for general. So go ahead, you have 1 minute.
Okay. Well, I represent the Western States Original Council of Carpenters. The local is 562 out of Long Beach. We fight for jobs, wages, and benefits. The topic of topic 13, the energy environmental, we concerned about the closure of the refinery Phillips 76 in the city of Wilmington, Los Angeles. When they do close that plant down, it's going to affect a lot of union members from all different trades, walk of life, from boiler makers to carpenters to electricians. It's going to affect us all. My concern is, and the council is concerned, the council carpenters' concern is, when they do tear down their property and they start revitalizing it, we want the jobs to be up under the Davis-Beacon Act, so the union members could be have good access with good jobs, wages, and benefits.
So, Speaker, your time's expired.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a
Next
good day.
speaker. Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items.
Yes, thank you, racist. So let's get to item 24. Let's see, where's Fatso Unisys and Stalin? Are you going to stop number 24? Yes, Kevin's going to raid the office holder account, so CD14 has $1 left in it. Let's give him a hand. All right. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, it was my idea. It was my idea. I'd take full credit. That's right, yes. Yes, it was his idea. So when Isabel Gerardo gets in there, the office holder account normally has about $3 million in it. It's going to have about 44 cents. That'll be enough for her to buy 1/10 of a condom. That's all that she's going to be able to buy. Fuck Isabel Gerardo, and fuck the LAPD too. Now we get to the liquor licenses, and again, Kevin De Leon is for sale till Friday. The sale ends at midnight Friday. 4,000. 5,000 sold on item number 1. That's right. Congratulations. You win a liquor license over at 4705 East York. Number 2, selling Kevin. 10,000. 11,000. 12,500 is a winning bribe. Number 2, you win a liquor license. 811 West Olympic Boulevard. Let's go. See, Price, this is the way we sell a council office, brother. Number 3, you demand 7,000. We're going to do 7,400. We're going to do 7,700. $7,400 is a winner. You get a 1201 South Hope Street, a liquor license in perpetuity. Thank you very much. We'll give it back to Goat Puppet. Thank you. And remember, that's what we want here. We want all of the council offices to be openly for sale. We don't want any more campaign donations. We want open, honest fraud here in the
You're welcome
neighborhood.
to continue this during general, but please stick to the items during the first 3 minutes.
How about that, Mr. City Attorney? I mean, I can go to any item you want. Why don't you pick the next item and I'll speak on it? Let's try that. Well, which item? He's not, Kevin.
All right, we're going to move you to general public
Well,
comment.
Kevin, will you tell him to give me an item to speak on? Number 25. That's right, everybody. See? Current Price going to go to prison. Tomorrow they're going to set his trial date. They're gearing up charges on his wife, I hear, because he doesn't know how to sell his office. I want every council member here to sell their office openly and transparently, so we can go online and put our bids in and buy our council members. I'm tired of campaign donations. I'm tired of fucking voting. I'm tired of my mailboxes with the lies. I'm tired of the bullshit. You know, Hugo, I'm fucking tired of it. I want to fucking openly be able to buy my own council member. So make it happen, Mr. President. Let me go online and let me own one of these 15 seats. I'm willing to buy it. How about it, everybody? Let's buy these motherfuckers. Buy them.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call a few more names. Ana High Cruz, Gloria Miguel, Apolinar Mancilla, Salvador Rabea Sin.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Yes, good morning. My name is Greg Fidel. I'd like to speak on item 22.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item.
Good morning, Council President and members. I urge your support today for item 22. Across the nation, law enforcement agencies spend $5 billion to equip law enforcement with guns. That figure does not include ammunition or other supplies, which would just further balloon that total. The very least that taxpayer money can be spent on is responsible gun dealers. However, we know that's not the case. Across the country, 5% of gun dealers account for 90% of the recovered crime guns. And the very notion that cities would be spending taxpayer dollars to further fuel the gun violence crisis in this country by allowing these gun dealers to profit is unacceptable. These are the exact investments that are making our cities unsafe, and we have an opportunity today to correct that by passing item 22, procurement of firearms. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
David Gaishan with the Apartment Association of Greater Los Angeles. I'm speaking on general public comment, but referring to item 13.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
We appreciate that the motion recognizes that any new requirement to eliminate gas appliances and install energy efficiency measures will create huge new costs for rental housing providers and renters alike, especially those operating under the rent stabilization ordinance. For existing properties, it is simply cost prohibitive to make such substantial changes to major appliances, especially for older and smaller buildings. It is not just the cost of appliances themselves, including furnaces, water heaters, clothes dryers, and stoves, but also the skilled labor of electricians to install new electric panels, wiring, and heavy-duty electrical plugs to handle the huge increase in electricity demands. We urge the City Council to make sure that any requirements that are limited to new buildings are at least to newer buildings, not under the existing RSO with more than 20,000 square feet. While we all want a cleaner planet, the costs are just too high for independent small rental housing providers as well as blue-collar renters to bear. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Sure. Salvador Sarmiento, the campaign director with the National Day Labor Organizing Network in Dillon.
And which items would you like to speak to?
Item, I think it's 25, the Sanctuary Cities Ordinance.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item. Go ahead.
Cool, thank you. So we all made time to be here tonight, this morning. Atención. Compañeros, compañeras, I'll make it quick. Today, this vote for the sanctuary city policy is super important, but the one message we wanted to give this morning is just that this cannot be the end of LA City Council or the mayor's defense of LA. This is the beginning, right? The disinformation, the attacks, the whatever's coming, it starts today. And so that's basically a lot of our community organizations are here, are listening over the phone and whatnot. This has to start today. We need to be, every staffer and every council member needs to know how to defend the policy, explain the policy, what it does, and what it does not do, okay? And so hopefully we all understand that today is only the beginning of our work. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Yes, Rabia Sen with Esperanza Community Housing, and I'm speaking on general comment as well as item number 25.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the item. Go ahead.
Okay, as I said, I'm Rabia Sen, Director of Policy with Esperanza Community Housing, and we work with a significant number of immigrants in South Central, and we have seen what the first Trump administration was able to do, and we fear what they threaten to do in the second administration. Therefore, we urge you to pass a robust sanctuary policy, especially given these increased threats that we face under the second Trump administration. Immigrants make up about a third of the city's population, 4.4 million, of whom almost half, 2.2 million, are the ones who are facing these threats. But this immigrant population, all of us, me included, are an integral part of the rich cultural tapestry that is LA. And what we all need, is for the city to stand in solidarity with us to reassert the city's leadership on immigrant rights and to defend communities against increased attacks and the mass deportation promised by Trump and his incoming fascist administration. Our coalition has been asking the city to pass a sanctuary policy since Trump's first administration. In fact, since before he was even inaugurated for his first administration. We are now at least 7 years in. It is way past time for the city to do this. LA can ensure that its resources, its property, and its personnel are not used for any federal immigration enforcement, a system that we know is fundamentally racist, violent, and xenophobic, that has been used to attack people, that has been used to separate families. LA must no longer contribute to this violation of human rights and enable the deportation and separation of families. So we urge you to please vote yes today on the sanctuary ordinance and make LA a sanctuary city. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name
Buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Apolinar Mancilla.
and which items.
Vengo a apoyar el artículo 25 de la Ciudad Santuario.
Hello, yes, my name is Apolinar Mancilla. I am here to support item 25.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item. Go ahead.
Para un comentario general.
And general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the item. Can you start his time over?
Comience con el tema, por favor, tiene 2 minutos.
También estoy aquí en apoyo para la ciudad de Los Ángeles, una verdadera ciudad santuario.
I am here to support Los Angeles as a true sanctuary city.
La industria de la costura representa más de 20,000 inmigrantes.
The garment industry represents more than 20,000 immigrants.
Por eso es importante una ciudad santuario para estar seguro a no tener miedo de ir a nuestros trabajos.
And that is why it is important for this to be a sanctuary city so that we do not feel fear when we go to our jobs.
No tener el temor de que las autoridades compartan nuestro estatus migratorio con ICE.
And to not be afraid that the authorities will share our immigration status with ICE.
Venimos en este país para trabajar, a prosperar para un buen futuro para nuestras familias.
And we come to this country to work so that we may prosper and so that we may secure a good future for our families.
Por eso, en nombre de la comunidad, que protejan la ciudad Angelino, que seamos una ciudad sin discriminación por ser indocumentados.
And that's why, in the name of the community, I ask that you protect Los Angeles so that we do not face discrimination just for being undocumented.
Seamos la diferencia donde valorar los orígenes no importan, de donde vengamos no importa tu color o tu lengua. Seamos diferencia de proteger a los inmigrantes, trabajadores. Gracias.
And let's make a difference to protect the immigrant workers, independent of what language you speak, the color of your skin, or where your origins are from. Let's protect the immigrants that are here. Thank you.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call more names. Tom Grode, Suzanne Verge, Sydney Sherman, Sergio Maldonado, Robert Mazarigos, Ray Lawson.
Good morning. If you could please.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Gloria y voy a dar comentario general y el artículo 25.
Hello, my name is Gloria, and I'm going to speak on general public comment and item 25.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the item.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Soy una organizadora con el Centro de Trabajadores de la Costura. Estoy aquí delante de ustedes para las recomendaciones sobre el Distrito de la Moda para el Plan Rezonificación.
Yes, I am here. I am an organizer from the central, community organization of garment workers, and I am asking you to support the ordinance for the district in the fashion industry and garment workers.
Es importante proteger, preservar e incentivar esa industria de la moda ya que ha existido por más de 130 años y es histórico.
And it is important to preserve and protect and to maintain the fashion industry and the garment worker industry that has existed for over 130 years.
Y al mismo tiempo apoyando a las empresas y a los trabajadores que dependen de esta industria.
And at the same time to support the businesses as well as the workers that depend on this industry.
También de parte de los trabajadores damos las gracias al Comité de Plum por aceptar nuestras recomendaciones y también dar las gracias a las oficinas de la ciudad.
And as part of this community, we would like to thank the Plum Committee for its recommendations as well as the city.
Ya que se han unido a esta lucha y a escuchar nuestras preocupaciones y especialmente a Ulises y a Price por estar siempre campeones.
And for being united with us and for listening to our voices and our worries, as well as Ms. Eunices and Mr. Price for being united with us as well.
También estoy aquí en apoyo para Los Ángeles, que sea una verdadera ciudad santuario. La industria de la costura es laborado por más de 20,000 trabajadores inmigrantes que elaboran día a día.
and as well to support Los Angeles to be a true sanctuary city, given that the fashion industry and the garment industry has 20,000 immigrant workers who are maintaining this field.
Es importante que nuestra comunidad inmigrante se sienta segura y libre y no tener ese miedo de ir al trabajo y no tener miedo de tomar el transporte público.
And it is important for the immigrant communities to be free and to live in peace and to be able to go to their work and to be able to take public transportation without being in fear.
De no tener ese miedo a que no puedes regresar con tu familia a la casa, a no tener ese miedo de separación de familia. Es importante que sea una ley ciudad santuario.
And to not be afraid of coming home and finding that your family is not there, or not being able to be reunited with your family, or just to be separated from your family. It is important that we support this.
No importa cuál sea nuestro origen, cuál sea nuestra lengua o cultura, solo les pedimos que protejan a los trabajadores inmigrantes angelinos. Gracias.
And it does not matter your skin color, your origins, your culture, or what language you speak. We ask that you guys protect the immigrant workers.
Hi, I'm Eleanor.
Good morning.
General public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
I'm a member of Unite Here Local 11. I have been working for Delaware North at LAX for 28 years. I moved near the airport in 2008 because it was affordable. However, in 2017, my building was one of the many rental units sold to a corporate landlord. Since then, my rent has doubled from $925 to $1,800 a month. At LAX, our wages have simply not kept up with the cost of living. I believe the homelessness problem will grow even bigger as our city becomes more unaffordable. We need strong action from our council. This is why we demand that the city pass the $30 living wage. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Mi nombre es Laura Esquivel y estoy aquí para comentario público.
Okay, so,
Yeah, my name is Laura Esquivel for general public comment.
so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Un minuto.
He trabajado en LAX por más de 22 años y estoy aquí para exigir que le pongan fin a la crisis en LAX. Hay solo una palabra.
Perdón. I've worked on LAX for 22 years or over 22 years, and I'm here to demand that you put an end to the crisis at LAX.
Hay solo una palabra que viene a la mente para describir las condiciones de trabajo en LAX, explotación.
And there's only one word that comes to mind to describe the working conditions at LAX: exploitation.
Si nosotros el aeropuerto y los sectores de transportación y de turismo no funcionan,
Without us, the airport and the tourism and transportation sectors would not function.
sin embargo, los sueldos son demasiado bajos
And yet the wages are too low.
y el beneficio de cobertura no es lo suficientemente alto para que los trabajadores esenciales podamos vivir.
And healthcare coverage and benefits are not enough for essential workers to be able to live.
Es crucial que se implemente una escalera para los beneficios de salud.
And it's crucial to have a healthcare benefit ladder to be implemented.
Ya que sin esta escalera seguiremos atrapados en esta crisis de los costos de salud.
Because without this ladder, we will continue to be trapped in this healthcare costs crisis.
Yo tengo biles que tengo que pagar cada semana
I have bills that I have to pay every week.
y necesito que por favor pongan una mano en su corazón y aprueben esta ordenanza lo más pronto posible.
And I need you guys to put a hand over your heart and to approve this ordinance as fast as possible.
Nosotros los trabajadores merecemos vivir dignamente y una salud satisfecha.
And we deserve a living wage and to be able to live with dignity, and we need satisfactory levels of health.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
My name is Suzanne Verge, and I'm speaking under agenda item 22.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item. Go ahead.
I urge your support for this procurement ordinance on behalf of the Los Angeles chapter and the San Fernando Valley chapter of Brady United to Prevent Gun Violence and Women Against Gun Violence. Recent research has shown that at least 67 law enforcement agencies in California are procuring weapons from dealers with extensive histories with ATF violations. If we can join other California cities who have strong procurement policies and ordinances, we can replicate what they did in New Jersey and leverage our contracts, which will influence gun dealers to implement best practices and to strictly follow ATF regulations if they would like to be considered for these lucrative contracts. Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Tom Grody, item number 15.
So item number 15 is not open for public comment, but you can speak to it during general. So you have 1 minute for general public comment. Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you. Okay. So generally, I became involved as a Skid Row resident in the coalition Skid Row Now in 2040 when the coalition first began in 2017. I no longer live in Skid Row, but I'm still actively involved in the coalition. The bottom line for me and my experience over these past 7 years is that when the DTLA 2040 process was led by the Department of City Planning, it was not corrupt. However, when it switched over to City Council, it became corrupt. And so the question is, what is implementation going to look like? Thank you.
Good morning. If you could please
Good morning,
remind
council
us.
members. Speaking on item 13, general comment.
So you have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. My name is Ray Lawson, and I'm a member of the Western States Carpenters. And speaking on the closure at Phillips 66 in Wilmington, I've worked there for years, and there will be 900 permanent jobs that will be affected by that. Members that live in the South Bay, people that live in the South Bay will be affected by that. Their families will be affected by that. We speak for a transition. We understand that the refinery does have to close, but we would like to see whatever that transition is, that we have an opportunity to work on that, whether it be affordable housing, whether it be a new solar energy project, whatever it be. We would like to have an opportunity to transition from the refinery into what the new possibilities could be. We're here to support what the LA County Supervisors voted on yesterday, and we hope to see movement on this in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. Before the next speaker begins, I will call more names. Pedro Huerta, Ms. Hart, Laura Esquivel, Henry DeCarlo, Chan Lee, Buzetti Advocate.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
My name is Sergio Maldonado. I'm calling on item 13.
So you have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Sergio Maldonado. I was calling representing the Carpenters Union like my brother's speaking up on. I work at the oil refinery as we speak. I just came off night shift. So we're just trying to make sure that the brothers and sisters that are about to be losing their jobs could possibly be filled in with something else due to the new up-and-coming projects. Hopefully, we can get some of our workers to going in, because it's taking a lot of our jobs that we're about to be losing, because the oil refinery put us in a position with steady work. So a lot of people is going to be losing a lot of jobs. So hopefully we're able to retrieve some of that work for whatever time being with the new projects that are going to be coming out with. Thank you.
Next speaker. Good morning. If you can please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Good morning, council members. My name is Pedro, and I'm speaking on item 13 under general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
So I was born and raised in San Pedro, the South Bay area, and so by Phillips 66 closing its doors, you got about 900 workers going to be without a job. That affects us in many ways. Got family members there, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends I grew up with that all work there, and they bought their houses and they live in the area, right, in the South Bay area. Another way it affects, Phillips 66 is very involved in the community. It helps out with the teen centers down there, all over the South Bay area. So it affects us all in a great big way, and we need a secure and safe transition for these workers that are going to be jobless. So we're hoping this turns into a carpenter jobs for our members. Thank you.
So before you begin, Mr. Herman, you know the rules. Please do not disrupt this meeting. This is your first and only formal warning. Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items.
Mike Greenspan, UCLA football sucks dick like this. All items and general public comment. Now, let's go right now. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Kevin De Leon. Yes, I sure wish Santa would bring me 950,000. Now, who's in charge of this budget? I mean, say it isn't so, Sharon. Sharon So. You've been in on every budget since 1986. Say it's not so. But look at her figure. We're talking about her 6-figure salary, which is probably a third of this Christmas present Santa has given to De Leon on the nice list. Ho, 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 Kevin De Leon. Bye-bye. Well, now let's go to liquor stores. Yes, that's the last thing we need in LA. You know, folks, this is special legislation for the fish eaters. You fish eaters drink way too much. You get drunk and you eat fish, and since I was 7 years old, you've tried to shove that fish of your false doctrines down my throat. Well, let me teach you a new word. It's called temperance. Control your drinking. And MBHJA, make Boyle Heights Jewish again, so we won't have a bunch of drunken wetbacks getting drunk and passing out on the street. I'd rather have Mickey Cohen running the neighborhood. At least it would be a cleaner neighborhood. Now, as far as the pigs, yes, folks, those good old piggies.
Can you, sorry, pause this time really quick. Hold on, Mr. Greenspan, your time is paused, don't worry. Mr. Herman, I just got done warning you, do not disrupt public comment. I can't hear what Mr. Greenspan's saying, and Mr. President, because Mr. Herman's been warned, he is eligible for removal. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, let him stay. Anyway.
Sir, you're dismissed from the meeting. You're excused. Mr. Herman, you're dismissed from the meeting as well. Yeah. Sergeants, please escort Mr. Herman and our current speaker from the meeting. They've disrupted the meeting twice.
He has it on video. This fucking faggot was touching me! Don't fucking touch me!
Mr. Herman, no one is touching you. You've also been excused from the meeting.
Don't do it! Don't fucking
Did he just rule you out of order as well?
I don't think so. I'm sitting right here.
touch me in my fucking house! You understand? I told the sergeant of arms, he's fucking touching me!
So to the extent that it's not abundantly clear, Mr. Herman is still disrupting this meeting.
You're excused from the meeting.
You see? Someone said he's trying to scare my dog. He's fucking with me. Don't fuck with me, asshole. That's Greenspan. Fuck you, asshole. God bless Trump. 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 Fucking asshole. Fuck you, bro. And fuck you, you fucking spoon sample motherfucker. Asshole.
Thank you for your patience. Go ahead. Your time was
Okay.
paused the entire time.
Now, you officers took an oath to protect and defend the Constitution and uphold the laws. That means federal laws, immigration laws. As far as I'm concerned, everybody in the Los Angeles Pig Department's violating their oath. When Trump takes office, he should bring in the federal troops on day one. I guarantee you, we've got more federal troops than your 8,500 Los Angeles Pig Department piggies. And we'll march you down, march you to the desert, put you in a prison camp, and then let the federal troops take over. And they will enforce the law. Hey, they had to take over in Phoenix City, Alabama, way back in the 50s. It's time they came here and took care of this Phoenix City, Alabama, out west, filled with corruption. I don't care. Now, what else do we have on here? Oh, there's something from the environment, from Jap Katie's district, number 23. You know, she should do her job. She always is missing committee meetings and everything else and getting a big fat paycheck for doing nothing but playing with her puss. I'm just tired of it. Now, we have a few things going on, and I guess I'll just let those few seconds go by as I go to public comment. We had an incident back in 2021. It involved Cedillo, Nuri, De Leon, and some union boss. I forgot the guy's name, but he ended up resigning. Oh, what did he say? They said, oh, Gascon's for the blacks. Well, guess what? Gascon didn't get reelected, folks, and neither did De Leon. And Cedillo lost a couple years ago because he was too busy getting his dick wet instead of doing his job. And although this is fair, but at least it's not Cedillo. That's one thing for certain. It's just time that we finally stop with some of this crap and do all your little racist stuff. I do want to take a shout out and acknowledge McOscar's deputy in the nice green dress. My compliments to the sweatshop that made it. Yes, folks, you liberal broads aren't wearing ladies' garment workers' clothing. You're wearing sweatshop clothing. And prove me wrong. Go online and show your sweatshop thing. Now, Kevin De Leon, now that you have lost, swim back to Mexico, you racist, anti-Semitic, antichrist Catholic. Wetback and take your
Speaker,
racist
your
white
time has
Republican
expired.
pig union with
Next
you.
speaker.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call more names. Candido, Navajo, Calamity Jane, Harriet Elliott, Lori Arviso, Adam Smith, and Shaniqua.
Good morning. If you
Good
could
morning.
please-
I'm Roberto Mazariegos de Leon, and I'm speaking on general public.
Okay, so you have
I'm
1
here
minute for general.
today to support everyone here to make a decision that is going to change people's life, including yours. This is the Olympic ordinance. I grew up in South Central LA, Current Price District, 40th and Central. I went to Hooper, Carver, and Jeff. Now I live for the last 22 years in East Hollywood, Hugo's district. I work in a union hotel that gave me the opportunity to have access to decent wages, so therefore I wouldn't be out there doing crazy things to support a family at a young age. And also gave me access to health care, which now I can say that 15 years ago, my 1-year-old daughter was facing death, right? Blood clot, and I had to rush her to the hospital. So if it wasn't for me having access to health care, free health care, I don't know what would have happened. This 17-year-old daughter now is ready to go to college. And I'm able to do that. Make a difference, guys. Everyone here. I'm an East Sider, so
Speaker, your
it's
time
not
has
easy for
expired.
all of us to get it done like that.
Next speaker.
I've called on names in person.
Okay, so it
we'll-
doesn't appear there's anyone else here to speak. So, Mr. President, would you like to move to virtual public comment?
Yeah. Caller ending in 7255, please unmute yourself.
This is Richard Serrano, speaking on all items in general public comment.
Good morning, and before you begin, your time's not running. Just as a reminder to all of our callers on the phones, The items that are open for public comment are items 1 through 3 and items 17 through 28. So again, the items that are open for public comment on the is items 1 through 3 and items 17 through 28. Sorry, go ahead and begin. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general.
22. Let's start with that, and 24 after. 22. Like we've said before, criminals do not get their guns from a gun dealer. They get them from other hands. So if you're going to allow this to happen, again, we go back to the Second Amendment is to protect us from the government, like Officer Podesta. Those are the kind of reasons that most people lose track of what the Constitution actually is implied for. And like echoing everyone else's sentiments here on 25, none of us had a choice onto where we were born and who our parents were. So to protect the people here, I get it. Being born in Orange County does not make you native. The people just want the opportunity to work. Get rid of the criminals if that be the case. But protect the family people, the neighbors, same people you bought your weed from when you were a kid. If that's what you're saying, that makes you both criminals, right? It's not just one-sided. It's always going to be that. And English is not the native language of the USA. So let's go with public comment. After a phone call to the controller's office yesterday,
I'm sorry.
Kevin De Leon.
Mr. Serrano, hold on. I apologize. You said you wanted to go to general public comment?
No.
Okay, continue.
Kevin De Leon and the rest of the city council. I'm trying to figure out why Marquise backed him up on this motion to move forward. The city controller flagged it. The city attorney flagged it. Why would he back that to give raises to an outgoing office? It just blows my mind that you guys would do that, and the new sitting president would allow it and back it. You second that, Marquise. Why would you do that? You're hurting your own city. You're showing that there is no transparency there. Kevin De Leon, why would you put that kind of money out there? I mean, might as well call you Joe Biden. Let me pardon someone that did something wrong. Okay, everyone else. Anyone else see Monica Rodriguez sitting next to Kevin De Leon today? That was beautiful, right? She had nothing to do with the redistricting or anything else.
So I need you to stick to the
And
agenda.
who
or
always
I'm gonna
backed
move
her
you to
up?
general.
Imelda Padilla. Huh? Hello?
You need to stick to
Regular,
the...
just shout out to Smoke and Scan community, everyone here. Again,
General public comment?
we're not going to agree on everything. And to the people that are in this chamber, 100% I support the union workers. They need to have what they get. The other people that want to earn that kind of money, take the time to do the courses and get in line, put your name on the list, get those jobs. Now, if you don't want to pay $20 an hour to the workers that work at McDonald's, so you don't have to pay that $15 Happy Meal, don't go. But don't get mad at the people that are trying to survive and trying to make a living. Those jobs were there way before those workers came in. The opportunity was there, and they took it. So don't be mad because they don't speak English perfectly. Because there's a lot of people here that were born here speaking English at all colors and races that didn't take those jobs. They take it because that's the only way they can get in. God bless everyone. Again, shout out to Smoke and Scan community.
Next caller.
My time's up.
Caller ending in 9519, unmute yourself.
Yes, my name is Jason, and I'm a Smoke and Scan viewer.
Caller, you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the items.
Thank you, Pumpkinhead. And I was wondering, the other day I was down on Figueroa with this chick, and I paid her $5 to be her stepdaddy, so she'd empty my
So-
sack with her mouth.
Before you begin, this is your only warning. Please stick to the agenda items, or I'm going to move you to general public comment. Go ahead.
Right. Well, I understood, but I was just saying, I was just talking about this chick down on Figueroa I ran into there. She was professional baby eater.
Okay,
And,
general public comment?
Yes, sir. Oh, well, thank you there, brother. Anyway, shout out to the smoke can community. Anyway, as I was saying, this chick I ran into the other day on Figueroa, I was hanging out. She came up to me there and she wanted to do some things, and she was telling me how,
We go through this almost every day. You know the rules.
Almost.
You need to speak to something that's within the subject matter jurisdiction of the city.
Right.
So your anecdote is not. Please connect it to something that's within the subject matter jurisdiction of the city, or you will forfeit your speaking time. Go ahead.
well, I mean, y'all deal with Figueroa there, right? Pumpkinhead? This is the thing? And we have those professional baby eaters who walk it up down the street, doing strange things for a little change there. And I'm trying to make my $5 go a little further. I mean, I understand she does a little mouth action, but, she
so
could, like,
we've asked
tickle
you
the balls,
politely
something
to
to watch
connect
that,
it to
it'd be
something
helpful.
within the subject matter
Yes?
jurisdiction of the city. You've refused to do so. You forfeited your speaking time. Next
Well,
caller.
And that.
Well, y'all have a...
All right, that concludes our public comment by telephone and in person. What's before us to vote on, Mr. Clerk?
Mr. President, the count.
So
we're going to ask you to stop disrupting the meeting, Mr. City Attorney.
Yes, Mr. Smith, please do not disrupt this meeting. Just to be clear, your name was called, but you weren't here, and then public comment in person was closed. We moved to virtual. So again, please do not disrupt this meeting. Sorry, Mr. President, go ahead.
What's before us?
Mr. President, would you like to take up item number 25?
One more time?
Would the council like to vote on item 25?
Yes. Let's open the roll on this item, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
All right, what's next?
The council may now take up items 1 and 2, 18 through 21, 23, and 26, 27. I mean, 28, not 27.
Okay.
All right,
so
you
Mr.
continue to
Smith-
disrupt the meeting. You're dismissed from this meeting, Mr. Smith. All right, Mr. Clerk, if you could read again the items that are before us at this time.
Yes, items 1 and 2, 18 through 21, 23, 26, and 28.
All right, those items are now before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
All right, what's next?
Mr. President, would you like to take up item 24?
Yes.
I believe there is a substitute motion.
Yes. So there should be 2 votes on that.
That's correct, sir. First vote would be to whether to substitute.
All right. The decision to substitute item number 24 is before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
And the second vote would be on the matter itself.
All right. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
All right. What's next?
Mr. President, there is item 22, but it was called special by Councilmember Krikorian for comments.
And before we proceed with that, I'm sorry, Mr. Kwan, please do not disrupt this meeting. This is your first and only formal warning. Go ahead.
All right. Item 22 is before us. Mr. Krikorian is not available to make comments, so let's open the roll on that item, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
12 ayes.
All right. What's next?
And Mr. President, there is item 27. Would you like to go into closed session?
Yes. Please prepare the room for closed session for item number 27. That includes clearing the room of everybody except for council members and staff, city attorney's office, mayor's office, and appropriate department staff.
city to not just dream of the LA we want, but to participate in making the dream come true.
The Port of Los Angeles and Councilmember Tim McCosker are hosting their annual evening celebrating Holidays by the Sea, and everyone is invited. It's all happening at San Pedro Town Square, where there will be a holiday market, tree lighting, and boat parade. Enjoy live entertainment along with arts and crafts, drinks and snacks as the official lighting of the holiday tree takes place. There will even be snow. Then find a good viewing spot because the holiday boat parade will be coming through the port's main channel, bringing cheer onto the water. Head to the Promenade at 6th Street and Harbor Boulevard for the Port of LA's Holidays by the Sea on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 4 p.m. For more information, visit lawaterfront.org. Join Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez to usher in the holiday season with her signature events, beginning with a holiday tree lighting on December 5th. There will be family fun with free activities for kids, and of course, the man in red, Santa Claus, will be making a special appearance at the event. There will be plenty of opportunities to take your photo with Santa. Meet friends and neighbors at the City Hall in Pacoima for Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez Pacoima tree lighting happening on Thursday, December 5th at 6 p.m. For more information, visit cd7.lacity.gov. The Banning Museum presents its annual Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th from 12 noon. This beloved Christmas tradition continues at the mansion, which will be open to the public and adorned with holiday decorations. Enjoy a stroll through the living history of the house and grounds. Guests of all ages can enjoy some Victorian fun, including horse-drawn carriage rides, family crafts, caroling, and Victorian dancers. Of course, you can also catch Santa and Mrs. Claus at this Christmas event. 'Tis the season to be jolly. So bring family and friends to the Banning Museum's Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 12 noon. For more information, visit thebanningmuseum.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
Every day, over 100 Americans die from secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke in children can cause asthma, ear infections, and increased risk of sudden infant death syndrome. Go to smokefreehomesla.com. Learn how you can protect your home from secondhand smoke.
LA City Council has voted to establish Los Angeles as a sanctuary city, which would permanently enshrine sanctuary policies into municipal law. The new law would ban the use of city resources for immigration enforcement. It would also prohibit the sharing of data with federal immigration authorities, closing a gap in protections for immigrants. The new legislation would formalize the sanctuary city designation, replacing LA's previous status as a city of sanctuary, which did not have legally codified policies. According to the City of Los Angeles, LA is home to more than 1.3 million immigrants, which is around 34% of the city's population. For more information on the work of City Council, visit lacity.gov/government. LA's Civil and Human Rights Department invites Angelenos to its 2024 LA Law Day. This online event aims to simplify entry into the legal field while also providing an opportunity to network with legal professionals. Attendees can expect to receive tips from law school deans and admission staff and information about the industry from legal professionals and attorneys. Mentoring and networking opportunities will also be available at this virtual event on Saturday, December 7th. For more information and to register, see upcoming events on the department's website at civilandhumanrights.lacity.gov. Mayor Karen Bass and the City of LA's Economic and Workforce Development Department have launched a program to assist small business operators to get contracts with the city. Procure LA provides free services and resources to small businesses, giving them the tools they need to do business with the city and its partners. The program aims to help small businesses seize opportunities from upcoming events such as the 2026 World Cup, 2027 Super Bowl, and 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Operated by the Pacific Asian Consortium in Employment, Procure LA offers a free online guide and gives assistance in a variety of languages. For more information or to apply, visit procurela.com.
The number one cause of preventable death after injury is bleeding. Someone who is severely bleeding can bleed to death in as little as 5 minutes. Minutes count, and your LAFD thanks you for learning how to stop the bleed by following the ABCs. If someone has an injury with blood spurting out of the wound, clothing soaked in blood, bleeding that won't stop, or loss of any part of an arm or leg, you need to act quickly. The first step is A for alert. Have someone call 911. The next step is B for bleeding. Locate the bleeding injury and remove any clothing covering the area so you can see the injury. The final step is C, compress. If the injury is to the leg or arm, prepare to use the tourniquet. Unwrap the tourniquet and apply it 2 to 3 inches above the wound. Do not place the tourniquet onto a joint. Go above the joint if necessary. Pull the free end of the tourniquet and wrap it until it is tight. Wind the windlass until the bleeding stops. Secure the windlass in place. Note the time the tourniquet was applied and write it down, if you can, or tell first responders when they arrive.
of your Los Angeles City Council.
Here's what's happening in LA this week.
This is LA Currents.
I call on our city to not just dream of the LA we want, but to participate in making the dream come true.
The Port of Los Angeles and Councilmember Tim McCosker are hosting their annual evening celebrating Holidays by the Sea, and everyone is invited. It's all happening at San Pedro Town Square, where there will be a holiday market, tree lighting, and boat parade. Enjoy live entertainment along with arts and crafts, drinks and snacks as the official lighting of the holiday tree takes place. There will even be snow. Then find a good viewing spot because the holiday boat parade will be coming through the port's main channel, bringing cheer onto the water. Head to the promenade at 6th Street and Harbor Boulevard for the Port of LA's Holidays by the Sea on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 4 p.m. For more information, visit lawaterfront.org. Join Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez to usher in the holiday season with her signature events, beginning with the holiday tree lighting on December 5th. There will be family fun with free activities for kids, and of course, the man in red, Santa Claus, will be making a special appearance at the event. There will be plenty of opportunities to take your photo with Santa. Meet friends and neighbors at the City Hall in Pacoima for Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez Pacoima tree lighting happening on Thursday, December 5th at 6 p.m. For more information, visit cd7.lacity.gov. The Banning Museum presents its annual Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th from 12 noon. This beloved Christmas tradition continues at the mansion, which will be open to the public and adorned with holiday decorations. Enjoy a stroll through the living history of the house and grounds. Guests of all ages can enjoy some Victorian fun, including horse-drawn carriage rides, family crafts, caroling, and Victorian dancers. Of course, you can also catch Santa and Mrs. Claus at this Christmas event. 'Tis the season to be jolly. So bring family and friends to the Banning Museum's Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 12 noon. For more information, visit thebanningmuseum.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
Every day, over 100 Americans die from secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke in children can cause asthma, ear infections, and increased risk of sudden infant death syndrome. Go to smokefreehomesla.com. Learn how you can protect your home from secondhand smoke.
LA City Council has voted to establish Los Angeles as a sanctuary city, which would permanently enshrine sanctuary policies into municipal law. The new law would ban the use of city resources for immigration enforcement. It would also prohibit the sharing of data with federal immigration authorities, closing a gap in protections for immigrants. The new legislation would formalize the sanctuary city designation, replacing LA's previous status as a city of sanctuary, which did not have legally codified policies. According to the City of Los Angeles, LA is home to more than 1.3 million immigrants, which is around 34% of the city's population. For more information on the work of City Council, visit lacity.gov/government. LA's Civil and Human Rights Department invites Angelenos to its 2024 LA Law Day. This online event aims to simplify entry into the legal field while also providing an opportunity to network with legal professionals. Attendees can expect to receive tips from law school deans and admission staff and information about the industry from legal professionals and attorneys. Mentoring and networking opportunities will also be available at this virtual event on Saturday, December 7th. For more information and to register, see upcoming events on the department's website at civilandhumanrights.lacity.gov. Mayor Karen Bass and the City of LA's Economic and Workforce Development Department have launched a program to assist small business operators to get contracts with the city. Procure LA provides free services and resources to small businesses, giving them the tools they need to do business with the city and its partners. The program aims to help small businesses seize opportunities from upcoming events such as the 2026 World Cup, 2027 Super Bowl, and 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Operated by the Pacific Asian Consortium in Employment, Procure LA offers a free online guide and gives assistance in a variety of languages. For more information or to apply, visit procurela.com.
The number one cause of preventable death after injury is bleeding. Someone who is severely bleeding can bleed to death in as little as 5 minutes. Minutes count, and your LAFD thanks you for learning how to stop the bleed by following the ABCs. If someone has an injury with blood spurting out of the wound, clothing soaked in blood, bleeding that won't stop, or loss of any part of an arm or leg, you need to act quickly. The first step is A for alert. Have someone call 911. The next step is B for bleeding. Locate the bleeding injury and remove any clothing covering the area so you can see the injury. The final step is C, compress. If the injury is to the leg or arm, prepare to use the tourniquet. Unwrap the tourniquet and apply it 2 to 3 inches above the wound. Do not place the tourniquet onto a joint. Go above the joint if necessary. Pull the free end of the tourniquet and wrap it until it is tight. Wind the windlass until the bleeding stops. Secure the windlass in place. Note the time the tourniquet was applied and write it down, if you can, or tell first responders when they arrive.
meeting of your Los Angeles City Council.
Here's what's happening in LA this week.
This is LA Currents.
I call on our city to not just dream of the LA we want, but to participate in making the dream come true.
The Port of Los Angeles and Councilmember Tim McCosker are hosting their annual evening celebrating Holidays by the Sea, and everyone is invited. It's all happening at San Pedro Town Square, where there will be a holiday market, tree lighting, and boat parade. Enjoy live entertainment along with arts and crafts, drinks and snacks as the official lighting of the holiday tree takes place. There will even be snow. Then find a good viewing spot because the holiday boat parade will be coming through the port's main channel, bringing cheer onto the water. Head to the promenade at 6th Street and Harbor Boulevard for the Port of LA's Holidays by the Sea on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 4 p.m. For more information, visit lawaterfront.org. Join Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez to usher in the holiday season with her signature events, beginning with a holiday tree lighting on December 5th. There will be family fun with free activities for kids, and of course, the man in red, Santa Claus, will be making a special appearance at the event. There will be plenty of opportunities to take your photo with Santa. Meet friends and neighbors at the City Hall in Pacoima for Councilwoman Monica Rodriguez Pacoima tree lighting happening on Thursday, December 5th at 6 p.m. For more information, visit cd7.lacity.gov. The Banning Museum presents its annual Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th from 12 noon. This beloved Christmas tradition continues at the mansion, which will be open to the public and adorned with holiday decorations. Enjoy a stroll through the living history of the house and grounds. Guests of all ages can enjoy some Victorian fun, including horse-drawn carriage rides, family crafts, caroling, and Victorian dancers. Of course, you can also catch Santa and Mrs. Claus at this Christmas event. 'Tis the season to be jolly. So bring family and friends to the Banning Museum's Victorian Christmas on Saturday, December 7th, beginning at 12 noon. For more information, visit thebanningmuseum.org. And that's a look at some things to do.
Every day, over 100 Americans die from secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke in children can cause asthma, ear infections, and increased risk of sudden infant death syndrome. Go to smokefreehomesla.com. Learn how you can protect your home from secondhand smoke.
LA City Council has voted to establish Los Angeles as a sanctuary city, which would permanently enshrine sanctuary policies into municipal law. The new law would ban the use of city resources for immigration enforcement. It would also prohibit the sharing of data with federal immigration authorities, closing a gap in protections for immigrants. The new legislation would formalize the sanctuary city designation, replacing LA's previous status as a city of sanctuary, which did not have legally codified policies. According to the City of Los Angeles, LA is home to more than 1.3 million immigrants, which is around 34% of the city's population. For more information on the work of City Council, visit lacity.gov/government. LA's Civil and Human Rights Department invites Angelenos to its 2024 LA Law Day. This online event aims to simplify entry into the legal field while also providing an opportunity to network with legal professionals. Attendees can expect to receive tips from law school deans and admission staff and information about the industry from legal professionals and attorneys. Mentoring and networking.
Session by calling the roll.
Yes, sir. Blumenfield, De Leon, Harris, Dawson, Hernandez, Hyde, Kokorian, Lee, McOsker, Padilla, Park, Price, Ramos, Rodriguez, Soto, Martinez, Yaroslavsky. 13 members present and a quorum, Mr. President.
All right, Mr. City Attorney, anything to report out of closed session?
With regards to item number 27, no, there is nothing to report out of closed session, Mr. President.
All right, thank you, Mr. Clerk. What's before us?
Mr. President, there is a request to send item 24 and 25 forthwith.
Without objection, that'll be the order.
And Mr. President, I believe there is a request to reconsider item 13.
All right, there's a request to reconsider item 13 for the purposes of moving the date to which it is continued. So let's open the roll on that item, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
13 ayes.
All right.
And Mr. President, there is a request to continue item 13 to Tuesday, December 10th, 2024.
All right, without objection, that'll be the order. What's next?
Mr. President, council has motions for posting and referral.
They are posted and referred.
The desk is clear.
Announcements, members? Any announcements? All right, I'll ask everyone in the chamber to rise for adjourning motions. Any adjourning motions on my right? Any adjourning motions on my left? Seeing none, we are adjourned. Thank you so much. See you Friday, everybody.